Let's read verse 51 again. Karmajam buddhi yukta hi phalam tyaktva manishinaha janma bandha vinirmukta padam gacchantya namayam. Vijal, read.
For wise men possessing equipoised mind, renouncing the fruit of actions and freed from the shackles of birth, attain the blissful supreme state.
Alright. So, Bhagavan is telling us, whatever you do with Karma Yog Bhav. Whenever someone tells you to do something, you want to know why. Why should I do it? Huh? If you tell your children, go to sleep early, why? Go brush your teeth, why? Why? Everyone wants to know why. So Bhagavan is telling you why you should do action with Karma Yog Bhav. Why? Because those wise men who possess equipoised mind, Samatva Bhav, right? Equipoised mind means Samatva Bhav, renouncing the fruit of actions. Which Bhav? Samarpan. Not so much Samarpan as Asanga Bhav and Prasad Buddhi. Freed from the shackles of birth, they will become free. And what will happen? They will attain the blissful supreme state, moksha. This is the final outcome of Karma Yoga. Let's do the meanings again for this verse. Manishina. Manishina means the wise people, the wise men. जिसके पास बुद्धि है, मनीषिना. Buddhi yukta, those who possess an equipoised mind, those who are doing actions in equanimity, with equipoise. Tyaktva, renouncing. How are they doing their work? By renouncing, tyaktva, phalam, fruit, result. Result of what? Karmajam, born of actions. Tyaktva, renouncing, giving up. What are they giving up? The fruit which is born of the actions. They are giving up whatever reward they are getting from the action. So up till here the sentence reads, the wise people who possess an equipoised mind, renouncing. Why are they in equipoised mind? Because they are not concerned with the result. Renouncing the fruit of action. What else? Janma bandha vinir mukta, freed from the shackles of birth. Gacchanti, attain. Anamayam, blissful. Padam, state. So we learned earlier that there is some benefit in training the intellect. You remember that? The buddhi needs to be trained. Why does the buddhi need to be trained? Who remembers? Why should the buddhi be trained?
Buddhi controls the mind.
Buddhi controls the mind. The buddhi tells the mind, do this, don't do this, right? And so if the buddhi itself is not trained, if the buddhi itself is going haywire, you can imagine that the advice it's giving the mind is also haywire. And we don't want to do actions which are based on some nonsense thinking. So we will need to train the mind. And once the mind is trained, what will happen? It becomes free from the attachment to the results of the action. A trained intellect will become free from the result of the actions. Why should we want to be free from the result of the actions? So that we get moksha, so that we get free from sansar, so that we get free from rebirth again and again. So what makes us bound to sansar?
Attachment.
The attachment to the result of an action binds us to sansar. The attachment to the result, attachment to the positive result also binds us. Result to the negative result also binds us. So both punya and paap karma bandhan में ले जाता है. Punya and paap दोनों. So basically be in samatva bhav. Bhagwan Ram took avatar. See, all Bhagwans have taken avatar to give us some valuable lessons. Bhagwan Ram has taken avatar only to give us this lesson of being in samatva bhav. Can you relate to that? Do you understand why? See, one day in the night, he's called by his father and said, make yourself ready. Tomorrow morning you are going to be crowned as the crown prince. You are going to king. You are going to be crowned as the king. So whole night he spends in doing all the rituals, because there are many rituals, abhishek, this, that, so many things you have to do. He spends the night getting ready for being crowned the king of the kingdom. And he's all ready now, it's dawn, and he's ready to go for his crowning coronation ceremony. And then he's called by his father and he's told, you are not going for any crowning. You're out. 14 years, go. 14, na? 14 years, go and live in the jungle. Vanvas. You're banished. You're not just going for a holiday. You're banished from the kingdom. So, when he was told that he's going to become king, he didn't start jumping with joy. He didn't do cartwheels and all. He simply accepted, okay, I am going to be king tomorrow. When he was told you have to go in Vanvas for 14 years, then also he didn't get crushed by the news. He didn't go into one temper tantrum, one crying tantrum, one, whatever tantrums we normally go into. None of that. Okay for coronation? Okay. Okay for Vanvas? Okay. Both things were taken in equipoised state. And this is the lesson that this avatar of Bhagavan Krishna in the form of Sri Ram has come to teach us, that be in that state where you are not disturbed by any circumstances in sansar. Whatever the situation is, prasad buddhi. Just accept it with glad acceptance. Bhagavan Ram taught us that our happiness is not dependent on any external circumstance. Most of us are unhappy. I'm suffering, I'm unhappy, this is happening, that is happening, family is talking badly, office is creating trouble, children are creating trouble, parents are creating trouble. Everyone is blaming their unhappiness on external circumstances. But the fact is that your happiness is within you already. You need to access it. You need to empower yourself with your own happiness. For Bhagavan Ram, his happiness was self-sustained. It did not depend on whether he is king or whether he is banished out of the kingdom. So, it is not just Bhagavan Ram that has this happiness within him. You have it, 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 you have it. All of us, our inherent nature is happiness. Sat, Chit, Anand. That is who you are. You are Anand. You are made up. Your entire being is a being of Anand. And you can experience it. You can experience this Anand. You can experience this joy. You can experience peace, which is already within you. Already within you. How? How can I start this journey of experiencing my inner joy? What is the one thing which is most important for that?
Acceptance.
Before that?
I feel that. I am that.
How? Faith. Believe it. If you don't believe it, it is never going to happen, no matter how many japs you do or how many satsangs you attend or no matter what you do. First and foremost, you have to believe it. It is there. right? And you have to have faith in yourself, faith in the scriptures, faith in the Guru, faith in the teachings of all the great masters. You are that. That happiness, that supreme Anand, that joy, that peace is what you are made of. And if I want to, I can access it and I can experience it. So in the path of Karma Yoga, and now Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Gyan Yoga, these are all different ways to start the journey. Start the journey. They all are interdependent. You may start with Karma Yoga, but Bhakti Yoga and Gyan Yoga will definitely get joined into the path at some stage. You may start with Gyan Yoga, Bhakti Yoga and Karma Yoga will join up. So all the three are, imagine a hill and there are different paths going up, and at some stage all will come together to reach the top. Let us see the different stages involved, because we are in the conclusion of Karma Yoga. So in the stages of Karma Yoga, let us see the different stages. In the beginning, the focus should be on Swadharma. Do all actions according to Dharma. Dharma means doing what is right for you. What is right for you may not be right for me. What is right for me may not be right for somebody else. So the dharma of, say, Nitila or Mohit right now is to go and study, right? But that is not the motive of, say, Ritesh. His dharma is according to Grihastha ashram. Their dharma right now is according to Brahmacharya ashram. So if they start following Ritesh's dharma, that will be wrong for them. So everyone has to start by focusing on one's own dharma. Here, you don't have to compare your dharma with anyone else. Very often for children we hear, especially when there are siblings, there will be a comparing. Why he can have the mobile, why I can't have the mobile, why he can go on internet for 5 hours and I have internet only for 1 hour. All this comparison comes. Each one has rights to a different level of experiences according to their dharma. So that is step number 1. Do your action according to dharma. Once you have mastered, and be careful of that word, you have to master it. It is not, today I feel like doing my dharma, but tomorrow I don't feel. It's not according to your mood. It's not according to what you feel like doing. It is not priya. It is shreya. Shreya means doing what is right for you. Priya means doing what I like to do, what is convenient, what is comfortable for me. You don't have to live your life with everything that is comfortable, because 100% if you live your life doing only what is comfortable for you, you will be going in the opposite direction of your spiritual goal. That is a fact. So once this is mastered, the second thing you have to focus on, doing your dharma is continuing, but you have to do it with bhav. Do it with bhav. See, most of the time, we have learned, okay, my dharma is according to my ashram, okay, my dharma is according to my varna, okay, I will serve, I will do all these things because it's my duty, because it's my responsibility. But you can do this duty and responsibility in a grudging way. You can do this responsibility and duty in a kantala, getting kantala doing it, fed up of doing it, but you're still doing it because she said no in the class to do, so I'm doing. So, not like that. Do it with some good bhav. And what is that bhav? Dedication to the Supreme. When you start doing your dharma, dedicating that action to the Supreme, can you please tell me what that action will become? Puja. You are doing it, dedicating it to the Supreme. To who do you do actions for the Supreme? You do it to Bhagwan. So every action of yours, whether it is cooking or making a PowerPoint presentation or writing a report or sweeping the floor, you are doing it for Bhagwan. So your action becomes a puja. Therefore, from Karma Yog, you are now very subtly shifting into upasana. Your every action has become a worship. This is the real meaning of work is worship. We have heard of this phrase so many times, do your work as worship. But what does that mean? It means do your dharma with bhav. Doing dharma with bhav is upasana. So all actions are becoming a puja offered to the Supreme Being. Now what is the one main benefit of doing upasana? उपासना करने से सबसे बड़ा लाभ क्या है?
Humility.
Humility, destroying ego. Upasana destroys ego. Babu, you're sitting every day over there with your puja, or you're sitting every day doing a simple job like giving tea or washing the clothes, and you're doing it to a higher being. Higher being. I am lower. That is higher. That all your ego gets destroyed. It's all happening at a very subtle level. Okay, there is no logical reason for all these things, and that is why those people who do puja regularly, who do upasana regularly, you will find that as that time goes, they will become more and more in tune with the higher being, because you are kind of surrendering to it. You are kind of accepting the higher being, and you are getting in tune with it.
Also, a lot of gratitude, Madan. It's not nothing that I am doing.
Exactly. So that is dharma, first step. Second step, bhav. Third step, karma yoga graduates into upasana. Right? With upasana, what happens? Ego is getting destroyed. That's your fourth step. Fifth step, no longer will you be doing your duties mechanically. No longer will you be doing your daily chores grudgingly. You will start feeling a joy in the action itself. You're no longer going to be doing the action to get the joy. The joy is already inherent in the doing of the action. So you are feeling joyful, you are feeling samarpan bhav, you are feeling bhakti towards the person towards whom you are doing it. And unknowingly, unconsciously also, what is happening is because ahankar is getting removed, there is a cleaning of the antakaran. Yes or no? Antakaran is getting shuddha. When antakaran gets shuddha, your understanding becomes clearer. So your understanding of knowledge becomes more and more clear. Confusion gets less and less in your mind, and you get clearer and clearer. You understand now what it means when we say aham brahmasmi. You understand what it means when we talk about karma. You understand what it means when you say Jagat Mithya. Then Brahma Satya. You understand all this, but yet your knowledge is still at the intellectual level. You have not experienced it yourself. You are still at the intellectual level. Getting it? You understand it. You are no longer totally confused. Kya bol rahi hai? Okay? When you reach that level, you are Manishi. Manishi, the wise. You start understanding, your insights into spiritual truths become more and more clear. You get insights, and a beautiful thing starts happening. Some changes start occurring. You may have experienced these changes, you may not have experienced these changes, okay? First change comes is priorities start changing in your life. Your priorities start changing. If you have to choose between satsang and going to the nightclub, or going to some party,
World Cup.
whatever. your priorities will start changing. That's another step in your progress, in your journey. After priorities change, your interests will start changing. So you might have to choose, shall I watch this TV show or shall I do my jap? Or what do I feel better doing? Do I feel better watching this TV show or do I feel like doing some Shravan Manan? So your interests will change. What to watch this silly thing again and again, same TV show, then your interests will change. And then finally, your taste will also change. Your tastes will change in terms of the kind of friends you want to hang out with, the kind of clothes you want to wear, the kind of food and drink you will like to have. Your entire lifestyle will start changing. Your hairdo may also change. The kind of jewelry you wear will also change. All kinds of tastes will change. So basically what is happening is you are moving very gradually, very unknowingly from tamas, rajas to sattva. Your gunas are changing.
Often at this stage, other people find it hard to relate to you. because
Absolutely true.
So how should one respond or deal with?
You have two choices. Either make them happy or make yourself happy. Only two choices are there.
Third choice also, bring them here.
Not very easy. Not very easy to bring them here. All these changes are precursors of self-realization. They are all leading to, if you are feeling, has anyone felt any of these changes in their life?
Yes.
Then know that you are on track. Know that this is just a precursor, it's just a beginning, it's just the first few steps towards self-realization. You are in the right direction. If anyone is going in the opposite direction, anyone here, opposite direction, you may be stuck where you are. You may not be finding any change, but are you going in the opposite direction?
Can't be, they won't be here.
Or somebody, like she said, maybe dragging them here.
But it's all areas equally doesn't come. Like some areas you become more sattvic, but in some the acid intensity might increase. That I do.
It's possible. It's possible. It's because this is a slow process. This is not a flash in the pan kind of thing. It will take time. And what will change fast will be the sanskars which are not so established in you. Those desires or those sanskars which are there for many, I'm talking about lakhs of lifetimes, you are trying to change within one lifetime. You can imagine, they'll be stubborn, man. They will not want to change so fast. But you cannot give up. You have to keep going, keep going, keep going. And eventually it will. It may remain there as I call it, fangless snake. Fangless snake. It's there, but it has no power to poison my antakaran.
Ma, after attending these classes, if you're still stuck with, let's say, saying things like, oh, in my next birth I want to be this, and like a famous personality, or it might be all sattva
Good things,
good
yeah.
things. But then, isn't that person kind of stuck
We were all stuck for lifetimes, no?
okay.
We are all in the same boat. Everyone is stuck at a different stage.
Sure.
And those who are saying that still need some more cleansing of the antakaran, still need some more cleaning, still need some more clarity. It's okay. Don't judge what stage that person is in. It's none of our business. None of our business to say that what stage is that person in. What stage am I in? That's all that matters. We don't know what is going on in the other person's mind, what is going on, where that person is stuck. Maybe that person needs some more input. Like we've talked about this kind of thing many times over here. If there is a tank of water and there is lot of kachra in it, lot of kachra means it's totally polluted. And you know, tank is, there is no outflow, it's stagnant and it's filled with polluted stuff, kachra. How will I make it clean? Don't tell. Those who have not heard it before, how will I make this tank clean? It's stagnant. Guess? Okay, tell. You go on adding clean water, go on adding clean water, go on adding clean water. What will happen? The clean water input will push the kachra out, right? So what that person needs, if there's still some kachra inside, that person needs more and more satsang, more and more swadhyay, more and more inputs, sattvic inputs. Eventually the rajasic and the tamasic inputs will get washed out. So it's a process and everyone is in that process. Okay. So when your intellect starts getting clearer and clearer, insights will come, understanding will become better, confusion will become less, and when all this happens, you are called Manishi, the wise, which is in this verse. And eventually, and because there are a few steps still to come, but eventually what will happen? Janma, Bandha, Vinir, Mukta. You will be freed from the cycle of life and death, shackles of life and death. And that is one's highest goal. Mankind's highest goal is what? To become free. Now, what is the meaning